Yo, what is up, everybody? It's a new week in the NFL, week 9. Week 8 is over, and I'm glad it is. Me and Dan both the worst weeks of our predictions yet. So many upsets, so many unpredictable things happened. I don't know what happened, but, I closed in one game on Dan. That's all that matters. So here are our current records, and we're going to move past week 8. Week 9, I'm going to focus on these games, and I'm going to get them right this time. All right, starting off this week, we have the Thursday Night Football game. Green Bay Packers versus San Francisco 49ers. Now the Packers, I've been high on them. I said they were the number one team in the NFC, and I'm going to have to change that. So the two best teams in the NFC, in my opinion, are the Packers and the Seahawks. But the problem is, are they the best teams or the best offenses? They're both going to be fighting for first seed, but both the Seahawks and Packers defenses have both put up lackluster performances in the past couple of weeks. So the Packers versus 49ers right here. The Packers are definitely going to outscore the 49ers, in my opinion. The 49ers, it's a short week, and with Jimmy Garoppolo going down with an ankle injury, George Kittle with an ankle injury, those two are both questionable to play this game. And before I know the status of those players, I like Green Bay's chances here. Green Bay's offense is so good. Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, but their defense stinks. So the Packers win. Texans versus Jaguars. This game nobody cares about. I couldn't even tell you the record of both of these teams. All right, obviously I could. They're both 1-6. Both 1-6 and fighting. This is a huge matchup. This is a matchup for the worst in the AFC South. Loser of this game is the worst team in their division, but they both stink pretty badly. Texans are going to win this one just because Deshaun Watson over Gardner Minshew all day of the week. Now we got the Washington football team against the New York Giants. Oh, Washington fans were watching Sunday Night Football and they were like, the Eagles are losing at halftime to a team we just mercy ruled. Can we really win the division? And then obviously the Eagles won that game because the Cowboys didn't try. But Washington, you're still in the division somehow, and you're going to keep things close with a win against the New York Giants in Washington. All right, next up we have the Baltimore Ravens against the Indianapolis Colts. Oh my God, I can't get things right with the Colts. I don't think I predicted one game right for the Colts all year. I say they win, they lose. I say they lose, they win. Oh my gosh, this team is making me angry. All right, so when I say the Colts are going to lose this game, I wouldn't be surprised if the Ravens lose somehow, because that's just how the Colts have been playing. They've been, going against whatever I choose. The Ravens should win this game. Don't overreact. They played a close game with Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh just seems like they're a really good team right now. The Ravens should win this game. The Colts, come on, Indianapolis. Lions versus Vikings. The Lions let me down. The Lions, oh my gosh, I've picked the Lions games wrong a lot too. I've been really high on the Lions offense, and now that Kenny Golladay is injured with a hip injury, that's a really brutal injury for this team. He really helps them, especially in the red zone and on third down. So that's going to be a big loss for this team. And the Minnesota Vikings, or should I just call them, Kirk Cousins and Dalvin Cook, because that's basically what it is, to hand off every single play. I think the Vikings win this game. It's in Minneapolis, and, no one can stop Dalvin Cook. 200 yards a game. The Chicago Bears against the Tennessee Titans. Are people getting sick of Nick Foles in Chicago? Because Matt Nagy might be. The Chicago Bears offense has been getting carried by the defense, and they've been getting kept in games. They were in overtime with the Saints, and they lost the coin toss. So basically, they lost the game. The Bears had an opportunity to win, but they didn't. They had 2 drops on the final drive in overtime. Jimmy Graham dropped one, and some other dude dropped one. But the Bears have come up short, and Nick Foles has come up short specifically. We saw Nick Foles in the playoff game versus Saints. Alshon dropped that pass for an interception with the game-winning drive, and now he had Jimmy Graham and some other dude drop a third-down conversion pass, basically, in overtime against the Saints again. You hate to see it for Nick Foles. Is Nick Foles only magic in Philadelphia? That's something all Titans fans would love to see, because the Titans have suffered 2 straight losses, and basically they're choking the division away. The Indianapolis Colts are now in first place in the AFC South, and the Titans have to get a win here, and I think they will. I really like this matchup because it's the Titans' offense, which I believe can be really good if they start pounding the rock with Henry and then doing play-action passes like they were earlier in the season. And then we have the Bears' defense, which is one of the best in the league. I like the Titans in this game. Panthers versus Chiefs. Yeah, enough said. I'm not going to pick against the Chiefs, but something interesting to watch will be Christian McCaffrey's status. If McCaffrey can play in this game, it's McCaffrey. He's one of the best running backs in the league, so look to see how he performs against the top offense, the Kansas City Chiefs. Seahawks versus Bills. Yeah, this is a good game. We got the Seahawks, which I believe is the best offense in the NFC right now. You know, Russell Wilson has shown that he can stat pack either Tyler Lockett or DK Metcalf whenever he wants. Both receivers have had 200-yard receiving games in the last 2 weeks. And then we have the Buffalo Bills. The Bills, they find ways to win games, but they've honestly been kind of disappointing. Games have been kept close for them when they should be blowouts. I like Seattle right here. Seattle can put up big points. Buffalo hasn't really shown that they can do that either. So if the Seahawks have a high-scoring game, then the Buffalo Bills might not be able to match it. The Bills' defense is pretty solid, though. So if they can hold Seattle to like 24 points and look for a good matchup, over 24 points, I like Seattle. Broncos versus Falcons, no, I don't care at all. Drew Lock had a big win. Actually, though, KJ Hamler from PSU, big play for the final touchdown to end the game. But it's not going to be enough to beat the Atlanta Falcons in this game. Raiders versus Chargers. Raiders, you know, I stuck with you, Las Vegas. I knew you'd beat the Browns. And then we have the Chargers, who somehow lost to the Broncos. Don't ask me how. Justin Herbert did not look great in his game against the Broncos from what I saw. I saw a couple of picks, a couple overthrows. And then we have the Raiders. I didn't really watch either of these games, to be honest. I'm going to go with the Chargers here just because I like Justin Herbert. Dolphins versus Cardinals. Oh, this is a really good game. Kyler Murray versus Tua. Tua Tagovailoa didn't have to do anything in his first start as a Dolphin. He basically got carried by his defense and special teams. Jared Goff looked like the rookie quarterback playing that day. He got schooled by the Dolphins defense, something good to look out for. Then we have the Cardinals, who are on bye week, and Kenyon Drake is gone. Keep that in mind. We have Chase Edmonds and DeAndre Hopkins now carrying the offense with Kyler Murray. Whoo! This is going to be a good game on the afternoon window. I like Arizona to win this game, but I want to see, I think this is two teams. Both of these teams have bright futures. The Cardinals are in a better spot right now. Let's see if Miami can pull off an upset, but the Cardinals should win. Steelers versus Cowboys. The Cowboys sting. Oh my gosh. They were winning at halftime somehow with Ben DiNucci, and the Eagles finally, I don't even want to say started trying. It's more like that game was so hard to watch between the Eagles and Cowboys. It hurt my brain. The Steelers are going to win this game, and they're going to handle business. It'll probably be a blowout. Saints versus Buccaneers. This is one of the best. This is the game of the week. Sunday Night Football game of the week. Battle for the NFC South. Winner of this game, honestly, is probably favored to win the division. Okay. We saw what the Buccaneers did to the Saints. In New Orleans, they lost, but it was the first game of the season. Now it's midseason. The Buccaneers offense is in a rhythm, and it's in Tampa Bay. And the Saints have not been performing very well. They easily could have lost to the Bears. I like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win this game and maybe even win the division. We'll see how things go. Monday Night Football, Patriots versus Jets. Oh my gosh, wouldn't it be funny if the Jets won this game? They won't, but maybe. They almost beat the Chiefs, right? All right, Patriots win this game. All right, there's the picks for Week 9. Let me know what you think down below. Hit the comment button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and that's all.